All right, well, we're here with Randy Howell, professional bass angler. And just a couple of things about you that I pulled up, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it says you've been a pro for about 29 years.
Yeah, that's about right. I'm 47 years old and started right out of high school, so pretty much my whole life's all I've ever done.
Yeah. So this has been all year long.
Yeah, it has.
A 2014 Bassmaster Classic champion.
Yes, sir.
Married.
Yeah.
2 sons.
That's right.
So a family man.
Yes, sir.
And then to me, no insult to you and in your fishing accomplishments, but that you're a servant of Christ is the most impressive thing I've seen on your resume.
Yeah, that's my purpose for, what I'm here for. The fishing is the platform that the Lord's blessed us with to be able to spread His word, His love, around the country through the fishing world. And it's like you were saying earlier, just like the name of your podcast. People don't necessarily go to church a lot of times. A lot of people don't go to church. A lot of people aren't going to go to church if they don't see something in people like us on the street, on the water, in the boat, wherever, that makes them be attracted to who Jesus really is and want to know who Jesus is. And that's what my purpose is, and what the Lord's blessed us with out here with testimony. I speak at probably 20-25 churches a year and tell my story. I got a bunch of things God's done early in my life through surgeries and a bunch of sickness and disease and stuff the Lord's brought us to. My wife Robin, we've been married 29 years, and we got married right out of high school, a year out of high school, and our 2 boys are 15 and 19. And so, like I say, that's the biggest accomplishment of that, and just walking it out every day, and just trying to tell people about Jesus, because this world sure needs it.
yeah, that is for sure. So, can you tell us a few things that from my perspective, our perspective, your life's a little different. You're on the road traveling a lot. You've got sponsor obligations, those kinds of things, and we all face struggles to keep Jesus at the center of our lives and those kind of things. So can you kind of share a little bit of just how you yourself make sure that you stay grounded and keep Him at the center?
Yeah, the good thing about that now versus 10 years ago is technology. Technology is so awesome now, because in the early years, out on the tour and all that, my wife's always traveled and homeschooled, and we've always been together as a unit, but you didn't really have good opportunities to be connected with your church on the road. And now with live streaming and podcast and everything electronic, we're part of the Church of the Highlands in Birmingham, Alabama, and Gadsden, as our campus is in Gadsden. So it's like this morning, working on my tackle, ready to start the tournament, I live stream. Watched Pastor Chris this morning, watched Elevation Church after that. I watched 2 or 3 messages and listening to it right in my ears, and so technology makes it so much easier now to stay grounded and stay connected and stay fed, because you got to feed your spirit just like you feed your body, and if you can drift away really fast if you don't have a circle of friends that are helping you, hold you accountable, and helping you be grounded and having a good church to stay connected to. So that's the key for me, is just being consistent and making it an everyday life. The 1-year Bible on the iPhone, that helps you read a devotion every day. It makes that easy too. So, now it's a lot easier than it used to be.
Yeah, for sure. So, staying in the Word.
Yeah.
Keeping yourself surrounded by like-minded people.
Yeah, that's right.
And just always remembering who we are and who Jesus is.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. So, as maybe someone that's watching, someone that's listening that doesn't know Christ as their Savior, how would you speak to that person?
Yeah, mainly it's just without Jesus at the center of your life, if you don't really even know what that means, a lot of time, what does that mean, what that looks like, and it really, to me, going through the fear, all the fears this world has to offer, like with politics, COVID, all the things that we've dealt with the last couple of years, is so crazy. Having faith in Jesus and knowing what you're here for, and knowing what your future is, what your eternity is. It's not all about what's happening here on earth. We are all going to die one day if we don't get raptured. So we're either going to go to heaven or hell, and you definitely want to go to heaven. But that ticket to heaven is not the only reason to live for Jesus. The reason to live for Him is the peace and the comfort He gives you through all these everyday struggles, knowing that He's in control of your life, and whatever happens, as long as you're putting Him first and seeking His will, whatever that will for your life is, He's put it there, and He's going to filter it, and He's going to take care of you through it all, and you can trust in Him for that. And that's why you live for Him, and that's what it's all about. And so I encourage anybody that don't know Jesus going through this world right now, you definitely need to get to know Him, because He'll take all that pressure off of you.
Yeah, that's right. And I like that you said it's not just that ticket to heaven.
Yeah.
But when we look at what He's done for us,
that's right,
then there's no reason for us not to.
That's right. Exactly right.
Well, we sure appreciate your time today, and just glad to meet you.
Yes, sir.
And,
thank y'all for coming out and meeting me, and appreciate you guys for following us and watching us.